How's it going? Can you hear me? I gotta put music on. I don't know what I'm doing. What's going on? Happy fucking Friday. I got a puppy behind me. She's doing puppy things. I got a very messy desk. That's my desk. I should put this on. Peachy green paper. Yes, JetPens Hall. My music is trying to catch up to me. Oh, there's an angel tail. There she is. Can you see her? Maybe. Yes, you should be able to. Can't stay long. You gotta run some errands. No worries. Oh, yeah, there she is. Oh, there's my music. It's thinking about it. Trying to get stream readers to go. It doesn't want to cooperate, it seems. I don't know what's going on. I just gotta update my planner a little. Oh my. Okay. I'm gonna be right back. Sorry about that. Hi. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. My husband got home right as I started. Of course, like always, right? Like I hit go and bomb. There he is. Hi guys. How's it going? Peachy green paper neeks. Happy fucking Friday, girls. How's it going? Fucking cheers. Sorry for the loud borks. I know, she's loud. Oh, the music seems a little loud today. I think my computer's getting loud. I'll lower that a little. How's the music? Is it too loud? Am I too loud? What's going on? How are you? Now I probably muted it. I gotta mess it up. Just a tad loud, I know. Everything's loud today. What's going on? I think I dropped it down a little. Let me know if that's too low now. Okay. Oh my goodness, all the commotion. Now I'm all sweaty. StreamMaters is thinking about whatever it wants to think about. So we're gonna let it do its thing. I just want to take a look at my planner, make sure I got the things that I needed to get. Oh, I did WD-40'd the chair. Finally. I was so happy. I did that yesterday. Hubby bought it like Tuesday and he kept forgetting to bring it in. And then I forgot to remind him when, whatever. It happened. Finally. So a quieter chair. My chair will not be the co-star of my stream today. Anywho, what's going on? How's your Friday going? It's the Friday before Halloween. So my Halloween contribution is I wore my Ghostbusters shirt. I figure on Sunday, for my Sunday Halloween stationary stream, I will be in costume. Guesses as to my costume? You'll probably not guess. It's a pretty easy one, but I don't think you guys have seen it before. Any plans for the weekend? Somebody asked me if we're gonna go trick-or-treating. One, I think my nephew's outgrown it. And two, I don't know. Are people doing that? I don't know. Either way, we're not here to look at my planner. We're here for JetPens Hall, motherfuckers. So, let's pull out JetPens Hall. I pulled out the, I'm not gonna show you all the things that I bought. But we gotta read the comic. They're called comics. That's the rules are rules. You gotta read the comic first. So this says, You're always so organized and professional, Joelle. Oh, thank you, Rhonda. Rolanda. No, just show it. No, we gotta read the comic. Your apartment must look like a designer catalog, all chic and modern. Look at sparkles. Yes, it must. Stop being a tease. I am a tease. Okay. I did fancy washi tape so you guys can't talk to me. Although I realized I did that, and then on the other half of the receipt was one of the items. And here's another item. Here's some other items. I didn't even take things out of the plastic. This has been a tease to me. It's been sitting on top of my craft cart for 2 days, and I couldn't play with it because I was like, I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna behave, I will open it with them. I just need you to acknowledge how hard that was. Yay, all the things. Yes, all the things. So I figure we could start with the small stuff first, although I'm very intrigued by the big stuff. So the small stuff kind of leads to other things. Yes, TN inserts. The sniper eyes. So the small stuff kind of helps. This one particular thing actually leads to another thing. So I have had this pen for years. A pen friend. Oh, and I do have a shop list. So also I'm horrible. So I apologize that I didn't do this before. So I have this pen that I got years ago from my friend Pierre and Desiderata. His pen shop is Desiderata Pen Company, and he offers these cool pens. It's okay. It's okay. And it's actually a the piston filler pen. But you'll see that this pen has no nib. So the neat thing about this pen is that you can use, you can get like a regular nib for it, or you can get Zebra G nibs, which are more calligraphy based nibs. So you can use the Zebra G nibs on this pen, which is a piston filling pen. Yes, and he gave this to me because, well, I helped him out of a bind, but also because he knows I love blue. Because it's me. So I think I'm doing this right. I actually never replaced the nib for this before. I've had this, as I said, 4 years. Yeah, I think that's right. And so you put the nib, and you stick it in. I think I'm supposed to put a, actually before I do that, yeah, I'm supposed to put a flame to this because it's a calligraphy nib. And for calligraphy nibs to work, you have to get the coating or whatever off the initial shit. I don't know. I'm talking shit right now. I really don't know. Slightly no, but I don't. Anyhow, so I finally was like, oh my god, I am gonna order the freaking nibs with my JetPens order. So I did. And so we'll be able to use this pen again, which I'm really excited. So the cool thing is it fits that nib. I don't know if I placed it right, but we're gonna test it out. So we're gonna fill it and we're gonna test it out. So yay, I'm so excited. I don't think I said it right because it's sticking out too much. There we go. So he hand machines these pens. He's based in Chicago, super nice guy, black owned business, and he actually engraves the pen company and the name of the pen on the body. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if it'll pick it up with my lighting, but it's so cool. So it's the Desiderata Pen Company, and this is the Sobriquet 2018. So I've had this since 2018. That's when he gifted it to me. So it's a neat pen. So we're gonna be, so that was the first thing I got was the Zebra G nibs. So I'll be inking that a little later. We also, I blame all of you for this because we all know my relationship with stamps is a finicky one. So I got the VersaFine Smoky Gray because I have the other VersaFine in black, so I got a Smoky Gray to have a different option. This pen I got from my husband because he liked these. I mentioned that last time He really liked these when we went to Cancun. He tried to buy the regular ones that were in the store here, and he hated it, so he asked me to pick one up for him. I also got a refill for him for when he finishes the pen. And then I got myself a refill. This is the Oto Flash Dry refill. I like this one for my Retro 51 pens. And also, if when Brad sends it, I won a pen recently, so that will be coming in soon, and I believe this refill will work on that pen as well. Apparently, my Retro 51 is hiding from me, so I'll show that later. Anyhow, I also really loved my Juice Up metallic silver and metallic gold, so I got a white because I wanted to see how well it worked on like the black paper. And also I got a clean color dot in silver because I love how Joy uses the silver for like decoration and stuff, and that was my inspiration there. So I got that. So those are like the pens and refills that I got. Except for this one. This is the last pen that I got. I know Neeks will recognize this. I blame Neeks. I blame Toasty. Most of all, I blame my local friend Trini, because she's the one that showed it to me first. This is the Moon Man. Which one? It's one of them. It's the Moon Man 6 or whatever. Of course I had to go with blue because it's me. But this is the acrylic nib, the glass-ish nib pen, and so I grabbed this so that way you got the dot grid marker to copy Joy too. It's a good one. Oh, let me check. The Streamlabs is still loading. How rude. So yeah, so I got this one, so I have another glass pen because one can never have too many options. Okay, I was just curious as to how that works because I know it has the Fude option as well. So it comes with a Fude nib, which means like the nib is like pointed up slightly. We'll see how that works. Yes, so a new pen, and then it also comes with the cartridge converter. But when you're using the glass, the acrylic nib or whatever, you don't need all that. That's just the nib. So I'm excited to try this. Hi Idle Snacks, how's it going? Happy Tipsy Twitchy time. I've only had a sip. Cheers. I know I have it on Stream Raiders. I am waiting for my Stream Raiders app to load. It's being very rude and taking its sweet ass time. But yeah, so the Moon Man I'm excited to use because I need to catch up on my Inktober. So I figured that would be perfect to catch up with Inktober. That and the Desi Dorada. I figured I could test it out with some lettering. How's it going, Idle Snacks? I know you don't, but Guidance said something really cute to me the other day when he was talking about his shout outs. And even though you may not stream, it's our way of giving you a little hug. And so I'm quoting him because he's just so sweet sometimes. I mean, like all the time, but you know. Okay. They wrap this really well, as they always do. And now I can't find how to get into it. I should have done this before, but I was trying to behave. And I knew if I would have taken it out, I would have played with all the things before stream time. Before the stream. Ah, thank you. Hardly, but thank you. Okay, this is, fuck this shit. Can we cut it? Who wants to fuck with all this saran wrap, yo? Not me. See, this is how I open my gifts on Christmas too. Just tear that shit. Okay. Here's what we got. Part of this order, I have Job to blame. Can we get out? Please. Free my order. Well, now you get to see all the things because it doesn't fucking come out. Stream Raiders woke up. Oh, on that note, let's pause to load up some Stream Raiders. We gotta start our battle. Amy's gonna kill me. Exclamation SR for Stream Raiders. We need to start our battle here. I think it's gonna switch over eventually. You know my computer, it's apparently it's one of those days it's being dumb. Yes, Idle Snacks, please share. What did you get from JetPens? Okay, we're gonna start. We'll go with a harder battle. Fuck that shit, why not? We got peoples. I think we can do it. Meanwhile, I'm still trying to wrestle with the order. Okay, I got the order free. Yay! I did hit start battle. Oh, I forgot I got that. That's pretty funny. Hold on, this, holy fuck, I think I fucked up. But we'll show how in a minute. Exclamation point shop list for what I got. Supplies. Did I not change it? Oh yeah, I did. Supplies is what I use in my bujo. Or did that come up by itself? Oh, because you said a bunch of school supplies. Got it. A sticker flake book holder. Ooh. I gotta check my thing. Okay, apparently I selected a battle. I'm trying to place my unit. Oh, and it looks all weird on the stream. How do you look? Oh, I know why it's being slow now. I acknowledge the problem, which I will fix in a moment. First, let's fix this so you can see it properly. Then we'll fix it again in a minute when I change it. Okay. Sorry. I know, Amy's gonna kill me. She's like, I want to see all the things. Too bad. So sad. I'm gonna place my Centurion here. Don't get mad at me, Amy. Yeah, I know exactly why it's doing this, being a big butt. I changed the resolution after our last stream. And that makes it very slow. Alright, just place units. I mean, it doesn't matter where I say. Just put some units on fields. It'll be fine. Where's my stream? There's my stream. Okay, let's get back to this haul. So, I realized where I fucked up. I realize now where I fucked up. And it's pretty big. But first, before we get to my fuck-ups, we showed my Moon Man. I got a monthly traveler's notebook. Is it back? Connor, how are you, dear? Hello, hello. Thank you for joining chat. I know you're all familiar with Connor, but if you're not, if you're new here, well, one, hi, I'm Steph. But Connor is doing a baking stream tomorrow, a co-baking stream with Heaper and Milk. So please check them out. How is it going on the other side of the pond, friend? It's very late for you, I know. So we appreciate you being here. We are playing Stream Raiders if you'd like to drop some units in the field. That will fix my problem. I won't be able to see shit, but that will fix my problem. Okay. I'm gonna say have some tanks, a couple rogues here. I need a rogue here, a rogue here. Sorry, I'm just putting some battle plans real quick. And a fuck ton. And then we'll fuck you up. This is an 18+ stream. I do not have a filter, so yeah. Oh, got home after a gig. Cool. I am doing well. It is Friday. It is Tipsy Twitchy time. We're having a drink, having some honey Jack Daniels with regular lemonade. Normally I have mango lemonade, but I was out. So regular lemonade it is. But cheers. Happy Friday. Yes, what kind of gig? I hope it went well. We were showing off my JetPens haul. And apparently I am dropping some frames. Let's see if it catches up. So the first insert that I got is the 2022 monthly diary. Oh, I like the stickers. I've never actually bought a Traveler's Notebook monthly, so I figured this would be a good idea for... Oh, now I'm kind of rethinking it. But I figured this would be a good idea for kind of keeping up with the puppy journal, but like with less pressure. I figured I would do this alongside of, I gotta do like print out a weekly set, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I got this, and then I got this dot grid because I'm almost done with my insert for the puppy journal, and I was gonna need a new insert. And so I was already placing an order, and so I figured I would just throw this in there too. So I got a dot grid Traveler's Notebook insert, the 26. So these two I'm going to throw into my Foxy Fix, vintage Foxy Fix TN. And I figured I could throw the monthly in the front. I just had the middle. A band called Biffy Clyro. Ooh. I don't know if I said that right, but it sounds interesting. Okay, so I figured I'd do that, and for now, I could jump band it into the middle. Oh, well, they do have 2 strings there, but fuck it. We'll just jump band it. My jump bands are not official, I made them myself. And throw that in behind my current puppy journal. So that's where we're at for those. So I could stick those in here, they fit, and bam. So I got those for that. We'll see how well that goes. I think I was considering getting the weekly, but I know I can print it, but then do I want to print it? That's where my struggle is, but that part I got. Okay, I also got another, this is just a clear pencil board. It's like, it was like $1 something, or like $2. I have another one. I put a, I don't know why I'm telling you about it. I could just show you. That I also got from JetPens a long time ago. And I just threw this this fountain pen vinyl on it, so that way I don't lose it because it's clear, and yet I still lose it. So I got a second one, so that way I could have one for my journal and one for my planner maybe. I don't know. And then I got this because I thought this would be a really great idea for work. But this is where I fucked up because I assumed that it came with paper to start. Oh, it does. It comes with like literally like 5 pieces of fucking paper. What am I gonna do with 5 pieces of paper? I used that in like 3 days. I wanted this for work. So I guess that's where my cheap ass should have bought the paper. But I want to buy the paper and then not like the system. Although I don't know. But that was my intention. That was my plan. And well, now I'm gonna have to order another order with paper because I didn't get my paper. It's very hard to use it with like 5 pieces of paper in it. But I got this because it, as this is trying to explain to me and be in my way, this thing opens. So you can, let's do it this way. How does this work? I don't know exactly. Oh yeah, see, look? Oh my god, see, that's cool. And then you can put the paper in and move it around. See, I like that. I wonder, and then you close it. How do you close it? I don't know. Okay, you just close it. I don't know how I just did that. Okay. So now I have a thought. I do have a notebook hiding from me at the moment that I use. It is Kukuyo that I wanted to see. Oh, please. Oh, does this? Oh man, I'm making a mess now. I guess it would line up. No, the holes don't line up. This is bigger. Okay, so I will have to order paper for this. Oh, because that one's bigger. Anyway. Alright, well, that was my haul. So let's play now. We got a pen to fill and an inkiness to play with. I don't know. A dip pen to play with. I can use this. Oh no, I have my stream journal that I haven't used. I'm really upset. Oh, actually, first and foremost, let's try the black paper. I want to see how this pen does with the black paper. Ooh, this is a nice weight to it. Yeah, I never used that. But let's see. Didn't I have a pen page somewhere? Yes. And yeah, that seems like a good place for it. Stream Riders! Hey Stylist, how's it going, my love? An SOSR for Stylus. That's Stream Raiders Captain. No, that's not who we want to shout out. I know what I'm doing here. So let's see. Oh, it is a little lighter. No, it's pretty good. It's not as good as the silver. Do these come in thicker? I guess I should look if these come in thicker, because I do love how smooth the juice up is. Apparently I can spell white though. Oh, I do like that. It works pretty well. So this is the juice up. This is the silver. This is the white that I just wrote with. These are other pens that I had tested on here. Oh, interesting. I like it. I like it. Another white pen to the long list of white pens. Oh yeah, that's a cool notebook. Actually, they sell this at where did she get this from? I want to say this is Walmart. Yeah, Walmart Pen and Gear. They have this black, and it's black dot grid. And actually what works really well, you see this? These are these cool magic pencils. I think you would really like them. They're really cool. The magic pencils, they come in all these different core colors. I think there's another one somewhere in here. Yeah, I'm missing one. It's gotta be in my pouch. So these are really cool. They pop really nicely on the, I think this is like my black paper kit. Yes, here are the other colors. So they pop really nicely on the black paper. Not too many things. Look at this, all these pens. This is my like black paper pouch. These all work really well on the black paper. So I put them in here because I had intentions of using this for something. For what, I still haven't figured out. So I set up August and we haven't looked at it since. So there's that. That's how well that went. But I was going to grab the thing that we were using, this one. Right? Yes. Here we go. So we can use this. I'm really upset with this. I can't believe that I didn't read. I guess it does. I don't like, it doesn't say it's 5 papers. Literally 5 pieces of paper in this shit. 5 pieces of paper? That's all you give Kukuyo? Pretty fucked up. But it's, I just think it's neat. It's like a different kind of binder system, so it's kind of neat. I like that you can fully fold it. That was the appeal for me. So I'm gonna have to pick up paper for the fail, Stephanie, fail. F in the chat, F in the chat. So I want to fill out my sobriquet. I always forget how to say it. Sobriquet. That I got from Pierre. There is a mosquito being annoying. Anyhow, yeah, so we are playing Stream Raiders, so if you haven't done so, please drop some units on the field. I think, yeah, I did finally get some battle plans down. Thank you for those who are playing so far. I have this on my desk. Okay. Before we open this, we gotta fill the, okay. So, Amy, are you there still? Can I get your assistance? If not, that's okay. Right? Absolutely. Fail. Fail for sure. I'm gonna do a poll. What ink should I use? There's Angel again. What ink should I use? Never mind. I got it. It's a one-woman show. We got this. Blue Pearl, which is this one here. It's like a navy. It's like a navy with shimmer. Lilac satin, with this, which is like a lavender with shimmer. We've got blue light. Oh, I got it. It's okay. Blue Lightning, which is this lighter blue with shimmer. So, you let me know. Which ink should we put in my blue sobriquet? Yes, inkies. I haven't used these in a while, so I figured we could do that. It's okay. I got it, boo. I got it. Oh my goodness, there's a mosquito that's driving me nuts. I see him. Can I catch him, Mr. Miyagi style? Probably not. So let me know. What do you think? We got Blue Pearl, Pink Pearl. Where you at? We got your sister, your brother. Blue Pearl over here. We got Lilac Satin. It's pretty lavender, shimmery color. Stupid Bug. And then we've got this lighter blue, Blue Lightning. Damn, you have to pick one. We do. This is neither of those inks. This is Lilac Satin. We've got Blue Pearl in here somewhere. Maybe on the darker side. It's somewhere in here. My wonderful organization. Oh, that's my favorite color. Orange hanger. Are we out of time yet? Shit, did I not find it in time? I don't know, man. It's a blue. It's in here. Oh, it's Naples. Blue Mar. There's Blue Lightning. Or lighter blue. Blue Lightning. Thank you for the Epic Barbarian. There is... I don't know. Blue Pearl is hiding from me, apparently. I don't know where it is. It's in here somewhere. I have too many inks. And not enough, apparently. Too many and not enough. That's the problem, right? Oh my goodness, this mosquito. She says, I like them all. Lilac Satin is the winner. Winner. I don't know what's for dinner. We come here for the corny content, right? Corny content. While I am getting ready to film this is a good time to introduce myself. One, to say hi to those in VOD. Thanks for hanging out. I miss you. I hope to see you soon. For those who are new, my name is Steph. I am Mrs. G's Crafties on all the platforms. Right now, I'm just watching a mosquito fly around. But I like to play with fountain pens, write in my bullet journal, update my bullet journal. We talk a lot of shit. I play with pens and inks, and I don't know. Now we're playing Stream Raiders too, so it's a good time. Thanks for joining. Hang out. Stay a while. Sorry, I just had to open that while I was talking, apparently. As you see, all this shimmer sentiment sits at the bottom, so you just want to shake it a little. You don't need to go crazy, just a little bit. Move it around. Get it out from on the bottom there. Summoning of the Pink Pearl. Pink Pearl, we found your long-lost sibling. Blue Pearl. That's funny. So I just like to move it around until that glob at the bottom is gone. You don't want to like vigorously shake it, because then you'll get like bubbles at the top, and then you're more prone to get air bubbles in your pen. So just putting that out there. But for shimmer, you always want to move it around before you put it. See, now there's no more silver at the bottom, so we can go. Somebody is messaging me. Not the time. It is not the time. It is not the time, people. I tell you this every week. Okay, then for this pen, it's been a while since I use it, but it's kind of like the Tipsy Go. Like, you just push it down and go. It's been a while since I used this ink. Actually, it was the other day for the Inktober, but actually use it. It's been a long time. So I pushed the plunger down before I stuck it in the hole so as to not add air, and it pulled up some ink. I'm gonna let that fly. I don't need a full fill. I just stuck my finger in ink. That's cool. We're just gonna wipe that off a little with my inky. This is my ink. This is like one of those I got it from like for your glasses, eyeglass cleaner thingamabobs. I just use it for ink, as opposed to using paper towel every time. Better for the environment. I know how to put my pen back together. Better for the environment, and I think it looks cool. Full disclosure, I think it looks really cool. Look at all that inkiness. It's a good time. All right, now the moment of truth. Did I do this right? 'Cause I don't know. I haven't played with this pen in a couple of years. So today is Bryant. Hello, hello. How are you? Thank you for the raid. How was book chat? We are testing out if I properly set my Desiderata pen together. And I'm losing faith in myself. Oh, it fucking works. It fucking works. Okay, sorry. Hello, hello. Thank you so much, Raiders, for joining us. How's it going? Check out the journaling guy. He is my homie from Colombia as well. How's it going, guys? Happy Tipsy Twitchy time. It is Friday. We are having a drink. We unboxed some shit from JetPens, and we're gonna talk some shit and play with the new stuff. So I have some hellos to do, so I'm just gonna back it up a little. Back that ass up, sorry. Thank you for the raid, Bryant. I appreciate you. Tessa, how are you, my sweet friend? Welcome. Washy Bean, long time no see. We got Bryant. It's a good time. It's a good time. So how was book chat? Oh, this is pretty, yes. So the pen that I am writing with is from Desiderata Pen Company. And the unique thing about this pen is that it can use either a regular like a Bach or Yovo nib, or you can get a special feed. I believe this is an ebonite feed, and use a Zebra G flex dip pen. So the beauty of the flex pen, the Zebra G pen, is that you can really push it and it will be a gusher. So it's pretty freaking neat. So I'm really glad to have this pen back because it's been out of my rotation for many years because of my laziness to get the Zebra G nib, and then I was like, what if I get the wrong nib, and da-da-da-da. They were like $3, maybe 5 max, for like 10 nibs. So these are calligraphy nibs, so you do have to clean them after use or they will rust, which is the issue I had. I let it sit too long and it rusted, and then yeah, I had work to do. So as I say, not as I do. I gotta learn from my lessons. And so I finally replaced it. I cleaned the fuck out of this week. Like I had it soaking because I also left it sitting with ink for as long as I hadn't used it. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I feel like I'm like very blown out. So yeah. So all of that to say, I got a new to me pen again. But look at that. Look at how much ink it put down. So we're using the lilac satin, and you can see the shimmer here. These are still wet, very wet over here, but this one's starting to dry. It looks amazing with all that ink. I don't know if changing the lighting there just helped at all. Oh yeah, I feel like I look way better. I was like way too blown out. My ink is telling me, jeez. So the ink that we're using is Diamine. We are playing Stream Raiders if you're interested. !SR. Drop some fields in the battle. Some units in the battlefield. I've done this before. Oh, you do want to clean. I put a flame to it. Yes, so that is the other thing. You want to get the oils or whatever off of it. So you gotta clean it, or I torched it on stream with a lighter. Nothing major, but it's working fine. Or else the ink won't stick to it, because that's like a calligraphy nib, right? It's like the coating on it, I think. Yeah. So the ink that we're using is Lilac Satin. We had a poll earlier. And this was the ink that everyone chose. Bryant, you will appreciate the fuck up that I did. Like I said, I placed an order from JetPens. I ordered quite a few things. And I got this cool notebook thing. Thought it was cool. I really wanted to try it. But it came with like 5 pieces of paper. So I gotta order more. But it's cool because it's like kind of like a notebook. Like it opens up and you can replace the paper and stuff. So I just gotta order my paper for it. From JetPens. How long? Like 3 weeks. Not even? I just started a few weeks ago, Connor. I thought it would be fun because I love playing, and like Stylus said, some of the captains that we have in the stationary brew team don't play often enough for me. I love you, Stylus. So I decided to become a captain myself. Take matters into my own hands. And I love playing. I think it's a lot of fun. So we've been hanging out and playing. And we got about 3 more minutes before this battle ends. So please drop them units. Alright, so the other cool thing that we got that we can play with inks with, and I don't actually have any new inks to do, but we'll just do the same old inks that we have, is I got the Moon Man. What is this? The Moon Man N6, the M6, whatever the fuck it is. But it is this beautiful blue. Do you guys catch a theme here? We should catch a theme here. I have a color thing, not that. I kind of have a thing for like a certain color. So I got the glass nib. Every unit helps, Connor. No unit is too big or too small to help out, right? They're cool. So it's the day of the cool pens. I think they're all cool. That's just me. And this is like perfect timing because I have pen club meeting tomorrow. If you're local to South Florida, please feel free to join. We do have the South Florida Pen Club that meets once a month. Oh, I gotta fix that. I forgot to fix that. We meet once a month. Yes. I like orange. Totally, it's orange. That's the one. It's funny that you say that because I picked up an orange ink. Does this one have glitter? I feel like it does, and I don't remember. I feel like just in case we should probably mix it. Does this one have? I don't remember. Yes, it's a strategy game, so it's definitely more about the placement than the unit, because I've beat out some much higher level units with my little low level units. The stylist has pointed out I made it very far in a big dungeon run for somebody else, and I was like in the top kills. Like a level 3 archer put at the back of melee and armor units is better than yes, totally. Like it's all about the strategy. So the thing that I've heard and I've experienced, because like I said, I do have a local pen friend that has one of these, is that these are cool, but they work at they have like a sweet spot. don't even play correctly. So it's all about the captains that you play with, because some are very informative as how there doesn't. A lot of them don't sleep. Some of them are very informative, like especially like and Stylist mentioned it pretty well the other day. It's the dungeon runs and the PvPs that they really talk strategy. So it's like, okay, this unit is worth this much, or like you'll get this many points for this one, or like you even see it with the PvP of the percentage, like when you put your unit down, how much percentage that is using up. So those PvP runs are very informative. I spend way too much time on it, which Silas does because he sees me in all the chats. I'm thinking all of the stream raiders captains. Like I just find different captains in there. It's cool to learn like more about the game, but also just to meet the different people. Look at that. No, we knew we were talking about it. To meet like the different captains and that are playing, because there's a lot that do art. There's a lot that have just like interesting, personalities. It's a good time to hang out. So highly suggest. Amner is an amazing, very, very informative. He answers a lot of questions, so I definitely encourage hang out with Amner. I like to hang out with F5. F5 has been very embracing. He was very welcoming. He actually encouraged me like the first day he met me to become a captain. I've been saying that too, Connor. I think she should do it. And so that's kind of how I've learned some with the trick-or-treaters. And there's a lot of, DJs. Paul Pear is an awesome DJ. He's always killing it with the music. King Jerry has a good 90s mix, and he's pushing for partner right now. So, I mean, there's really cool personalities. Some of them are a little more boys clubby. But even them, it's like the people in the community are cool. I also have been like looking for more female captains. So like Panther Gal, she's got a lot of Disney skins. Vorfina, she's got some cool skins. Amner has a fuck ton of skins too. Yeah. So all of that to be said. So let's start this battle. Let's see how we do. Thank you for Nitso, Stylus and Pen, Connor, Charred Bean, Charred Sausage, Mind Grape. Mind Grape, hi, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for dropping units. Mind Grape is F5's significant other. Bitch boys clubs, there are a few. Oh, Togo was... I joined that one the other day and I was like, I don't know if I want to hang out in this stream. That one was a little much for me. It's a good time though. They're all in like good fun. Oh, I forgot to kill the music. Oh, well, I guess all of you have started playing without music, without the stream music. Teal Appeal is a great time, and she always does cool battle dance. Apparently, I didn't put enough WD-40 because I still hear my chair is trying to be a co-streamer here. Alright! We killed all the people we needed to kill. Charred Bean, sniping in and getting both treat bags. I see you, Charred Bean. You be taking the treats from me. Stop taking the candy, yo. We love you, Toko. Mute. Yeah. I definitely muted him. For sure. But it was it was a good time, like the push and everything. I like how the community all rallies together to like encourage everybody else who's pushing to, be captain or partner or whatever. Yeah, that one was like definitely the most boys club one that I had joined. Glacian, he's a little borderline too. Anywho, we're not here to talk shit about Stream Raiders. I like Stream Raiders. But Stylist, Connor, congrats on the item rewards. Oh yeah. Let's keep this party rocking. Oh, I guess I can put my music back on. The music that we are listening to is provided by T-Pain. I did update my profile to reflect that. Yes, the event is going to end in 3 days. So any candy that you have, use it on the chests, use it to buy the skins, or they will go away, as Stylist mentioned. Thank you. Good point, yes. I had a bunch earlier that I just cashed out. I got all the skins for the, I got most of the drops too. They had drops earlier this week for certain captains. While we're here, I also want to thank Lars Stationery. It's Mad, by the way, or BTW, Kirsty CBX, Comet Loves Cupid. Thank you so much for the offline follows. Greatly appreciate it. I really like these beats. They make me happy. Oh, I think I left this sitting too long. I'll have to clean it. Did you watch Deb's stream? It was a mess. I saw some of it. My computer was glitching out, so I really didn't get to watch most of it. But I was like, can I win? Can I win? Am I going to California? That's kind of why I was watching. And then I was like, how about the giveaway? Total rigged. It was like Amner, Paul Pear, Hauser. Come on, dude. I didn't win. Rude. Oh. I'm gonna go with a barb. I like my barb. I don't really know the approach with this one. This map is like all over. It's always there's just so many people in those streams. Like, I don't know how they handle all that. Hey, Queen Panda, happy Friday. I don't know how they handle all those people. Oh my god, and then that girl that that they raided, wow, she got hit. Shit, I tried to stop the ad break. I don't think I got to it. I'm just gonna say place whatever you want. You'll probably want to do a rogue near the candies, so you can get your candy, because the rogues always get the candies. Charred Bean hanging out, trying to snipe the candy. I'm on to you, Charred Bean. I'm on to you. All right, let's get back to the stationaries. That's where we were. Stationaries. Dude, it was like, yeah, Proto, Paul Pear, Amner, Hauser. It's like totally rigged. Yeah, I left this sitting too long. That's the thing with the glass tips, is you gotta use them. And plus it's not like real glass, so who knows how that impacts. Peachy, have fun doing your errands. Thank you for hanging out. Happy Halloweeny weekend. Stay safe. Have fun. I love you. Bye. You got what you wanted out of me. You got what you wanted out of me. We played with the ink. We opened all the things. Oh, I'm so happy with this. I'm really, really, really happy with this. Strong SRT feelings. It was funny though, because literally it was like bomb, bomb, bomb. All the like big players, one after another. Right? Totally. It's only a couple days. Amy, when are you changing the emotes out on us? Here for the JetPens order. That's all she was here for. Oh, see, this gives a lot of feedback. If only I had like a pencil board I could write. Until December? We're gonna get Halloweeny until December? Oh, you're keeping the pumpkin goats. Okay, until December. I'm okay with that. I like the crying cat. The crying cat is adorable. Can I get my Yum back? I miss Yum. I find so many instances where I want to use Yum and then I don't have Yum. I'm like, where's my emote? But yeah, the little crying one is so cute. See, this is where we need to work on our lettering. Because my lettering is trash. Trash. Well, yeah, the pumpkin, technically. Thanksgiving. Okay, how do you guys do your nines? This is a question that I have. I've been struggling with. I want to change my 9, but like I would like to do like this, but I don't really like the way it comes out. Because I always end up going like that, and I don't like it. Yeah, right? Especially with like Bake Off talk. The emote would be very fitting. Hi, Peachy. See you in the Bake Off. Are you going to narrate the Bake Off? I know we had all suggested it. I don't know if it actually was a thing. I think you should. I think you should. Did I run a secret? I don't know. Since I started talking about letters, the other number I struggle with is 3. Oh, and 5. I've been trying to do more like bubble letters, and those are numbers that I've been struggling with. Is there like football on today or something? I hear a sport in the other room. Basketball? Some sport is on. I really care, totally. I also go back and forth with my A's. I really like this A because then I can tie it in. See, then the thing with the calligraphy nib is sometimes it picks up particles. The role of Noel. Noel? I don't get it. I don't get it. Tell me more. Oh, from Bake Off. Got it. Sorry. Brain fried. I only had like 3 sips spare. Ooh, it splattered. Got splatter. I got splatter. So like a proper B is supposed to be like this, right? Actually, I think a proper B is supposed to start. I don't fucking know. I actually have a book on the art of cursive. We should pull it out. I'm not Corey. We're not going to do that. I don't have the patience for drills. That's my problem. But I did told on myself. My cousin is getting married next year, and I kind of volunteered to do calligraphy if they wanted it. I don't know why I do that to myself. I put like all this undue stress and pressure. Like they weren't asking. Why did I just volunteer that? Is my door open? It sounds like it's... Oh no, there's a puppy. I'm gonna lose. She's feeling much better. Thank goodness. It's been a long week, man. She was sick half the week. Not half the week. Yesterday. Yesterday she was sick. K. I think L's are one of my favorite letters to write. Ooh, I like that M. Oh, all kinds of splatters. Because that's the thing with calligraphy too, is you're supposed to actually lift your nib. And I'm bad at that too. So essentially I'm just going to tell you guys all the things I'm bad at here. Ooh, that one's better. I like that one. Ooh, I started doing my Q's like this. L-N-O-P-Q. Like this. I love them now. I used to hate writing the letter Q. I didn't get it, but now like I get it and I love it, and it's like my favorite thing ever. Although those were all very extremely inconsistent. Yes, I love it. are... It's just got ink everywhere, y'all. See, this is the other thing, because I grew up where an eye is like this. But now I've been seeing this other eye that I kind of like too. Oh, I think I'm going to stick with that. See? Yeah. The Z is another one that I'm like, just make up my own way to write it. So I don't think that that's the way that you're supposed to do it. These offer a lot more flex than I thought. These are the Zebra G Hard. So I actually thought, I don't know why I wrote that with a G. I thought they would have less flex, which is part of my hesitation with getting them before. That mosquito is still, it's holding on strong. Anywho, what are you guys working on tonight? Anything exciting? Well, Connor, it's like really late for you, isn't it? Why are we getting railroading? I am very impressed with how well this pen is working after it sat very neglected and very mistreated for a very long time. Shout out to Pierre and Desi Dorada Pens. He is the bomb. IG shout out Desi Dorada Pens. Is it Desi Dorada Pens or Tenco? Let me look. I don't remember. He actually just commented on his thingamabob. That sounded inappropriate. The Weasley family burrow. Oh yeah, you're still working on that? How's it coming along, Tessa? Are you gonna share a picture when you're done? $1 a.m. Oh, burning the 1 a.m. at night oil. It's past midnight. Sorry, I'm corny. Hi, I'm Stephanie. Very corny. Tessa, were you familiar with Desi Dorada? If you are familiar with Pierre, every pen show, he is always wearing, and he's known for his overalls. He always wears overalls. It's pretty cool. Oh, it's supposed to be an A, not a D. No? Oh, he's good people. They're pretty cool. He's got some cool pens. He's got a lot of, he does a lot of like wood turning on pens too. He's one of the few that I know that that fits pens for the Zebra G. Is this? Is it out? No, it's not out. But it's going through it quickly. That's the thing, is that it puts down a lot of ink, so these go through a lot quickly. What else did we get? So this is hubby's pen. We'll leave it alone. Last time we opened his pen for him. We'll leave that for him. Oh, my ink. Let's try the Stampy ink. Oh, that's so satisfying opening new plastic. Yes. Love it. Okay. Let's sing Guyton's song. I'm not gonna sing it. I'm not gonna sing it. He sings it and it gets stuck in my head. I'm not gonna sing it. I'm not gonna do that to you. But if you know, you know. There's a song that he sings when he wants to get down to the thing. I have stamps around here. Easily accessible at that because I have things neat over here, but I don't know what happened now. Oh. Why are you hiding from me? You know my dislike for you. Here we are. Oops. I'm gonna use. There I got my paper cutter. I think we should put as like a drink down. Problem is I don't know where my stamp block is now. Okay, I'm gonna throw up a be right back screen because I'm just gonna look for my thing for a moment. I will be right back. Hold please. Was quick. I found it. It wasn't that far. We can do the thing. Okay, so I have a stamp block. We're gonna go ahead and do this dranky because it's Tipsy and Twitchy time. And why not? So I got this gray. This is the VersaFine Smoke Gray because I wanted to try it out. The only other VersaFine that I have is black. So I figured a good gray is always nice to have. Ooh, I like it. Not the best stamping, so let's try it again. Because I know it was me and then not the stamp. A little better. Whatever. Cool. Cool. I like it. I'm happy for it. These are ink thingamabob to clean it off. Yay! Alright, cool. So we got stamp ink. We got, let's try our new dot pen. I love a good dot pen. And it's silver. Oof, I love silver. Ooh! We gotta try this on the black paper. I have such a mess on my desk. Look at this mess, you guys. This is a thing. This is a messy, messy desk. Can we zoom in? We can do this. That'll also zoom in. That'll also super zoom in. Okay, no, we don't need to zoom in so much. There we go. Sorry, I know what I'm doing here. I promise. Okay, black paper. Okay, that is dry. Let's try this back here. Oh, yeah, I said that. Ooh, that looks so good. So good. That comes up so clear. So crisp. I love it. For the win. The metallics for the win. Sweet. So I get to add to my clean color dot. I get a refill for when we need a refill. That's pretty good stuff. Some good stuffs. I like stuffs. Okay, so now we can get back to journaling because Or should we keep lettering? I think we're gonna keep lettering. Let's letter. I'm having fun with my back. It's not new, it's just like back to being mine again. So it wasn't alive before. Couldn't use it. That's what happens. Charred bean, dropping units, trying to steal the candy. Playing Stream Raiders. If you'd like to drop some units, exclamation point SR for that Stream Raiders action. Oh, that came out clean. I almost pulled a Bryant and misspelled his name. I almost pulled a Bryant while writing Brian's name. Whoops. My bad. Oopsie. Doopsie. Cheers. My husband is listening to something very loud, because I can hear it over these headphones. Sorry, I had to spare you the screaming. Like, yo, I can't have that in the backgrounds. Thanks. Nobody wants to hear the sports or whatever you're listening to. Wow, I really like the way that came out. Oh, it looks so pretty. Flashy Bean, I just want you to know that I'm going to spell your name right. No shade. All the shade. All the shade. No shade. Just kidding. I joke, I joke. I love, I love. It's all love. first, like, I started off really big and then I went really small also. Here we go. Consistency. That's something I never have. That's something I lack immensely. Oh, we're getting somewhere. Drop them units on the battlefield. We got about 4 minutes before the battle begins. I love the names that some people come up with for their stream raiders. I think it's so funny. It actually looks really good. We got charred bean dropping units. Oh, 3 more minutes, 3 more minutes. Actually liking this, I forgot how to like this ink. It's a really nice ink. It almost looks, it looks like a different color almost in this lighting, but it looks really beautiful. The sheen that it's giving outside on the edges of the like the writing, I'm here for it. It's almost like the border is like the solid color and all the glitter is on the inside. Looks pretty cool. I'm for it. I'm here for it. Thank you for dropping troops. Not fake calligraphy. Oh, isn't that lovely? You guys get to stare at the top of my head. Good times. The battle is ready to begin. We got 15 units placed. Thank you so much for placing all those units. I appreciate you all. Before we change to that, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be like everybody else. I'm gonna turn the battle music on. I feel like I like the battle music, but maybe the sound effects. I don't need all the death noises. Okay. Alright, let's get this battle started. Let's see how we did. Hi there, Jasmine Marie Plans. Happy Friday. Cheers to you, friend. Tipsy Twitchy time. We're going to start this battle, and I can show you the goodies that I got from that place, JetPens. That's the place, JetPens. It's a good place. I changed it to Stream Readers, right? Oh, what's going on today? It is Friday. It is the weekend, because some of us, it's already past Friday. Connor. All right, let's get that battle. Right? I'm so excited for the bake-off. I love the bake-offs. They're so much fun. Charred Bean, sniped that treat bag. I see you, Charred Bean. I see you out there. You lurking somewhere, but I see your strategy. I take the same strategy. Give me the candy. Give me the candies. How's it going, Jasmine Marie Plans? I hope you had a wonderful Friday. I know the week was long. The week was long. That battle. I think we got it. I think we got it. Kill them all. Not the door. I'm still going for that door. I think we got it. I think we got it. Thank you to Charred Bean, Charred Sausage, Stylus and Pens, and Connor Olo. I am so glad that you made it, Connor. I look forward to seeing your bake-off tomorrow with Denise and get some rust, because you got a lot of baking to do tomorrow. I have the recipe, I just haven't pulled it up yet. Can't wait. Enjoy. Good night. In the future. I'm so glad you made it. Oh, I'm sure. Well, you looked adorable. The cutest Captain Hook I've ever seen. That's for sure. Charred Bean is cleaning up the field. Most kills, most assists, and she stole the treats. Dude, thank you for carrying us, Charred Bean. It's so good to finally be relaxing, right? I was just getting some lettering practice in, and it's like very lethargic in the best way possible. It's very late for Connor. I know he's up very late. I appreciate him hanging out with us. Alright, victory! Victory! We killed all the things we needed to kill. Charred Bean got the item rewards. Starting croissants tomorrow. It's not like you already have a lot to do. Oh boy, you're gonna have your hands full, Connor, but I know you're the master baker. Baker. I said baker. You're gonna rock it. Like Jurgen style. Jurgen? That guy. Giuseppe. Giuseppe's the good one. Jurgen's the good one? I don't remember. I'm so bad at names. Hi. I was gonna say I only had, but it was full. I drank it. Okay, I drank it. But I went back to small cup this week, so it's okay. Stream Raiders is frozen yet again. Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's select the next battle so we can keep on writing. We're gonna go for the gold. Chardbean always says go for the gold. Although, yeah, we'll get a loyalty chest there. Or if we go this way, I don't know what we'll get. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go for this one. Let's start the battle. I saw your new desk, Tessa. I love your new desk. It looks awesome. And you said it drops down? That's so cool. So you live in a tiny home? I have a dream. I say it's a dream because I feel like it's a pipe dream. But I would like to live in an RV and travel around the country. My husband low-key thinks I'm crazy. He says he'll do it, but I don't see it happening. But I'm hopeful. One day, I'm going to live in my RV, my puppy, and we're going to travel around the country and the world. But I think that's so cool. I definitely think it's so cool. We already put that. Oh, that's why some of these skins just confuse me. I forget what unit it is. I'm gonna put my, I'll put my my vamp. Put my vampire down. Come on, let me pick my battle plans. We got lettering to butcher. I can play music again. We'll start here. And then we'll go here. I feel like up here, there's usually candy. And with that, we can put a melee and a thing. Okay, but really down here, we want some tanks. Then we want a couple rogues, because I know there's treat bags. Everybody wants the candy. I want the candy too. I'm actually gonna do a couple flying rogues. I support. I keep forgetting support. So we'll do a row of support around the flying rogues. And then we can do some melee and all the archers. I just totally covered my melee. There we go. That's part of the problem that I have, Jasmine, is I don't want to part with my things, but I do want to live in an RV. So that is part of the struggle, is the downsizing part. Oh, it's just a small house. That's still pretty cool. But I feel like that's part of the appeal, is to really be thoughtful of what you keep. Do you hear me trying to brainwash myself? Because that's partially what I'm trying to do. Partially. But see, so that's my argument to that, is if the reset girl can do it, she got a lot of shit. If the reset girl can do it, I think I can do it. But I also have pens. The pens. But I have my pens in like a chest that is like a decent, it's the inks. The washi necklace, at least the washies, they're washies on the necklaces, so that's easy to travel. So thoughts have been put. I have actually pared down a lot. So yeah, but not me. My books and stationery. Yeah, that's a tough one. that's the struggle, right? Is the paper. I like the paper. We're tangible people. We like paper and things. Okay, so my haul. I'll go through my haul quickly for you, Jasmine. I'll do a recappy. That's what we were writing on. Okay. I got a second pencil board. It's just a clear pencil board. Yes, go to bed, Connor. Go to sleep. Don't make me do a Judy on you. Go to sleep. Thank you for hanging out, Connor. I greatly appreciate having you here. Have a lot of sleep. Get some rest. Because tomorrow you got a lot of baking to do. Croissants are delicious. My favorite. You got a lot of eating to do too, I'm assuming. Less than 300 square feet for 10 years. Oh my goodness. And Susan with your son. That is quite the feat, Tessa. Wow, that's amazing. I don't know. See, that's my struggle. Is like an RV is like that size. So I really got a lot of paring down to do. Okay, so I got this pencil board. It's just a clear pencil board. It's similar to this one that I'm using. It's actually the same one I bought many years ago, and I just threw a vinyl on it. So we got that. I got these Zebra G nibs to fit into this pen that we were writing with. I'll show you how I write with that in a minute. I got this pen and refill for my husband because he really liked these. I got this Oto Hut flash dry refill for my Retro 51 pen. I did, excuse me. This is me remembering all the things I got. I got this little ink pad, the Versified Smoky Gray, so that I can keep it with all the stamps that I hoard that I rarely use. I don't know why. I blame you guys. All the stamping, and I like the gray, and I got gray. Whatever. I got this one's Job's fault. I got this 2022 Travelers Company monthly insert. I figured I could use this for puppy journaling to maybe keep up with it a little better. And then I also got a new insert. I got the white dot grid Travelers Company insert. So we've got that. I added that to my puppy journal. Foxy Fix Vintage TM. I fucked up and I didn't read shit properly. So I got this because I was like, so cool. Everybody with their ring planners. I don't like ring planners, but I do really like a spiral. And so I got this because I was like, oh, this is cool. And you can move the paper around because it opens like this, and you can take the paper out and put it in. But I failed to read, and you can see this shit is pretty empty. It comes with 5 pieces of paper. So while I did have the pack on my order, I took it off at the last minute because I was like, let's see if we like it first, and then we buy more paper for it. But it came with 5 pieces of paper. So I'm gonna have to order paper for it. Is that another JetPens order? Oh, right. The ombre ones are my favorite. Planning with John. I got you out of the lurks with the Foxy. How's it going, Planning with John? Happy Friday. It's Tipsy Twitchy time after all. Cheers to you. I hope you had a great week. Charred Bean, thank you for the epic vampire. I appreciate you. So this is a cool notebook. And I'll be able to use it for 5 pieces of paper until I order more. I got those things. Oh, and thank you, Jasmine. I did print off the printables for October and November. This is going to help me with my journaling. Enjoy dinner. And so, yeah, those are the goodies that I got in the getting of the got. Oh, and then last and certainly not least, the coolest thing that I got was the Moon Man. I got the Moon Man M6, the acrylic glass dippy pen, so that I can swatch inkies more. Hey, Creative Space, enjoy. What are you eating? Something good, I hope. So yeah, that is my haulage. Those are the things that I purchased. Oh, and so the Zebra G as things, Zebra G nibs, words, our challenge, I purchased were for this pen. This is a pen that I've had for many years, but it is unique in that it takes a calligraphy nib, a Zebra G calligraphy nib to be exact. And so the beauty of the Zebra G is it provides the ability for a lot of flex. So we filled this with a Diamine Shimmer-tastic lilac satin. And here is me practicing some lettering with it. I was just writing some names of everybody in here while I was zoning out pretty much. So on that note, let's keep it going. We are playing Stream Raiders, so if you would like to drop some units in the battlefield, !SR for the link. I don't think I gave you a shout out, Creative Space. Thank you for hanging out. I really like the way this is coming out. Just here hanging out, shooting the shit. It's Friday, it's Halloween weekend. Any plans? Anything exciting going on? Anything exciting that you're working on? Tessa's working on a cross stitch, right? Or crochet of Harry Potter, or not Harry Potter, of the Weasley family crest. I'm horrible. How do you guys hang out with me? Sorry, John. I butchered your name. I'm writing too far. That's the problem. I need to get better, more up close and personal with it. Sometimes the tongue comes out with the concentrations. I'm gonna move it down a little. I feel like you're losing the face as I move. That was going better. Some challenging letters for me there. Some letters, not that the letters are challenging, they're letters that I struggle with. Apparently, damn it, I'm not talking myself, right? I did pull up some interesting questions. So I have a question for all of you. If you could time travel, what era would you time travel to? I struggle a bunch. Corey, what are you doing? How's it going? Happy fucking Friday, friend. Corey MW in the house. How you be? I miss you, friend. Cross stitch of the Weasley burrow. Okay, I was close. I remembered Weasley, and I did remember cross stitch. I was correct. All aboard the struggle bus. I mean, that is the bus that I live on permanently. Can we make it a schoolie? Maybe the RV could be a schoolie. We'll make it the struggle bus schoolie. How's it going, friend? Happy Friday. It's Tipsy Twitchy time. We're playing some Stream Raiders if you're interested. !SR. We did a little JetPens action earlier. Corey, you'd probably be interested in this. This is using a calligraphy nib. So this is using these Zebra G calligraphy nibs. It's a Desiderata fountain pen. It's a piston filler. 1920s and 30s. I do like the swing era. That's a cool time. Minus all the racism and stuff. 510 to 535. The Republican Rome era. Ooh, interesting. I think I'd go back to the 50s. I really like the poodle skirts and that whole the cars and the drive-ups, the drive-ins. I think that would be cool. And the Hunt 22 nibs? I've never tried the Hunt 22 nibs. Then again, I had this pen, so I know that these work with it. I don't know how it would work with other nibs. So that's why I was tempted to try other nibs. I guess I have to message Pierre to find out if they would be compatible. I just like this pen because it's not dipped, so like I just fill it and run with it. I love the Lucy era too, right? Oh, Ricky. Love Ricky Ricardo and Lucille Ball. It's my shit, man. Although I love like the swing music and stuff too. Oh, there's so many great eras. Paper ink arts. Oh, thank you, thank you. It's a dip. Yeah, I have dip holders too. This was just, it was gifted to me. This is, like I said, it's Desiderata Pen Company. It's the Sobriquet. Yeah, I have holders. So yeah. But yeah, this one's cool too. So like, look at that. Look at that flex action though. That action. Some sex times. You like my shapes? Oh, like the squiggles? That's a go-to. It's a go-to from learning how to use fountain pens. It's a lot of when they tune the pens, like they do a lot of figure eights. A lot of figure eight motions just to make sure like that the pen's writing properly and all of the, see like it railroads a little on the down on all the ankles. Weird things that I know are in my head. I don't know. The music that we are listening to, or the beats that we are listening to, are provided by T-Pain. This is from the Pizzle pack. That's horrible. Whoa! Splatterage. My ankle is also my issue. I know I write at a very steep angle, I've been told. So I always have to remind myself to be a little more conscientious. I know how to speak and say words, I think. More conscious of my ankle. So yeah. Got that sucker today. That made me happy. Oh. Ooh, we can use this with us. I'm curious to see. I think it does. I think I saw Toasty dip in one of these little bottles, but does this fit? I don't remember. Oh, it does not. Okay, well that's good. So you just gotta, cool, move it around. Yeah, it's a scratchy motherfucker. But I feel like isn't that the appeal of calligraphy? Right? It's like but it's also because I wasn't lifting my pen. I know like with every action you're really supposed to lift your pen more, and I don't do that. All the things you're supposed to do, all like the rules that you're supposed to follow, I don't do that. And you can really pick up the scratchiness on I don't have a mic. This is just the mic from my webcam. That's pretty intense. You like them thickness. You like them thick lines, huh? You like it thick. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it definitely takes a little more push to get the thicker lines. Like here I got a little thicker. On this side I was doing well. A little more consistent in some places. Yeah, the thick lines are a good time. If you haven't practiced, it probably doesn't look like shit. But, you know, a little warm up. It just needs a little warm up. Some meat on your lines. Some meatiness. I also got this glass dip pen. This is the Moon Man M6. Just to play with. I figured, oh, that's what we were supposed to do. Let me do that before I forget again more still. I don't know where my wipey thing went, so I just won't. We'll use this. Inktober. Angel is good. She is very big. She was sick yesterday, unfortunately. She's a lot better today, thankfully. She has surgery planned for next week. She's getting spayed, so I'm excited about that because I found out it's free because she's a pit bull. So we will be taking her to get spayed. I will be taking her on Wednesday to get spayed. So no babies. No babies. I'm hoping, mostly I'm excited about it because I'm really hoping it will calm her down some. She fucking cray. She fucking cray, that dog. She just, I'm still struggling like with her training. I feel like it's a bad reflection on me. It's really like, it brings out a lot of emotions, honestly. I don't know why. It's been a struggle. But she's good. She's getting big. She's healthy. Minus yesterday. She's a good puppy. Oh, these were the other things that I got. I got a white juice up, and then I got a metallic cream color dot. I forgot about those. They were out of sight, out of mind. I need ink. I don't know what inks. We have a few days left here that we need to fill in. Connect Spark Crispy to catch up. Connect Spark Crispy Patch to catch up. So we got 4. So I gotta pull 4 inks. Let me go pull 4 inks. I will be right back. I'm just gonna throw up be right back screen. I shall return in a moment. Hold please. Oy. I is back. The thick Cruellas. She thick, right? She got some thickums. She's so cute. I am back. Okay. I think I have a delay. I'm not dropping. It looks a little bit of a lag, but not too bad. Are you coming back? Come on, come back. Catch up, computer. There we are. Right, Cruella's so cute. I like Ursula too. I think she's a little thickums. Okay, I pulled some inks. I pulled some more Shimmertastics because they never get used. I pulled my favorite. Oh, I already used this ink. Fuck. Okay, well you're useless. You're dead to me. I grabbed this Fire and Ice. This is all blue because at one point my legs were this teal. I spilled most of this bottle. But luckily I was able to salvage some. I love Robert Oster. He's got some good inks. He's got some good inks. Okay. So, we're gonna go ahead and dip this sucker. We gotta go very deep into this bottle because Rip. Because rip. And let's, on that note, let's close it so that we don't spill the last little bit that is there. Okay, so that, and then we'll write connect. I don't very much understand why it has a pen cap if I can't cap it, but that's fine. Go make dinner, Tessa. Enjoy. Thank you for hanging out. Have a wonderful Halloween weekend. Or just a wonderful weekend, period. Fire and Ice is a classic ink. If you don't have it, you should get some. Or if you'd like a sample, I'd be willing to share the little bit of the bottle that I have left. Because we all know I got more ink than I'll need in my lifetime. If you are interested in any ink, if you would like an ink swap or whatever, I've got my FPC loaded. That's ready to share. Have a great night, Tessa. This is the shimmer ink, so as I said before, you want to shake it up. Yes, this is the Moonman N6 that you can change it with a fude nib. Yeah, it comes with a fude nib as well. And a converter. And it tells you how to use both. But yeah, it's got the converter and then the fude nib here. It was, I got it through JetPens, so I think it was like 12, 15 bucks. Not too bad. I know Toasty got it through not Wish. That other one, I can't think of it, but it took her longer to get it, but she said she got it for cheaper, so either and. I didn't want to wait, so I just was already ordering from JetPens and threw it in the cart. Spark. Spark that shit. Light that shit. Smoke that shit. No, spark that shit. Well, whatever. In one of those orders. Spark. And this is Enchanted Ocean. I don't need that too, but I need that too. Right? I know. I was like, ooh, it's nice that it comes with the option so that in the event I don't need a dip pen at the moment, I've got another pen I can fill. Why not? You never know when you need it. Okay, I can close Enchanted Ocean because we're done with you. Just close you good. And then we'll complain that we can't open it. Then we've got paper in the bag. What's going on? Do we need this? I don't know. Maybe it's in the box. Okay. Then we've got Night Sky, another shimmer-tastic. These have been sitting for years. I don't really use my shimmer inks because I don't want to go through the trouble of cleaning shimmer ink. Which is why this is a beautiful thing, because now I don't have to really worry about it. But also this is a beautiful thing because it puts down enough ink that you can actually see the fucking shimmer. Yeah, 2 for 1. It's, you know, same price, 2 option pen for writing and pen and words. How empty is this one? Wow, really? I used that much of it? I mean, I know it was hard for this ink for a while, but I didn't think I used that much of it. Crispy. Night Sky. This is the Diamine Shimmery ink. I think you'd like this one. This one's called Night Sky. Diamine. Diamine. So this is the Shimmer-tastic Night Sky. This is like, I got this like when they first came out. They've been around a long time. Yeah, they're really pretty. It's drying now, but you can already see all the shimmer. This one was also a shimmer. Yeah, the lilac. The lilac one is the one that I was writing with in this pen. It's a great ink. Diamine makes good inks. Did you get the ink vent? I know many did. I did not. I know that's been a hot topic, a hot question around the block. I did not get it. While I love Diamine ink, that's a lot of Diamine ink to commit to, and I wasn't huge on all of the colors from the previous ink vent, so I opted out. On that note, it looks like we've got a battle ready to go in a second. Look at that. I beat it to the punch. The what? What did I say? I forgot now. Who knows? This is I was writing with the lilac in this pen. Is that what I said? I don't know, Corey. Who knows what I say? I talk a lot of shit. The battle is ready to go. I beat the battle. It's time to battle. Stream Raiders, let's go. I feel like my volume's like now very low. It started very high and now it got low. Low what? Battle, 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 battle. Time to battle. Charred bean, charred sausage. Nitso. Creative Space, thank you for dropping your units. I appreciate you. Ooh, I got a treat bag before charred sausage. Oh yeah. Okay, so we're gonna be behind today because I didn't grab enough inks. I guess I could just pull another ink out, but oh. I gotta move things to get to my inks because there's stuff in the way. Oh, long battle. Oh no, I don't know if we're gonna win this one. I think I have faith. I have faith. Charred Bean is killing it again, cleaning up the battlefield with all the things. We're playing Stream Raiders, Corey. I don't know if you've played. I know Guidance big on it, Stylus and Pens. I've started playing a few weeks ago, so I did not do this when you came in, and I apologize because I'm a bad friend. I'm just a bad streamer. But Corey, I missed you, friend. I miss seeing you around. I'm glad that you're here, though. We appreciate you being here. I appreciate you being here. Charred Bean, there she is. She's been stealing all the candy all night, but we're happy to have her here. How's it going, Charred Bean? Charred Bean, you're cleaning it up. Most kills, most assists. I still don't know if we're gonna clean this one up enough, though. Our units are going down fast. Oof, there's still some villagers out there. Right, Corey? He's still here. He's still hanging out. Doing good, just chilling. I saw you had, oh, we lost that one. It's okay. GG's, GG's. It's Friday. I am good. Happy fucking Friday. Cheers to you, friend. I love the streamer music. I know I'm alone in that, but I like the music. Slightly. GG's. It's okay. It's okay, Creative Space. We all start somewhere. My troops, as a captain, are now leveling up as well. So as a captain, I had to restart. I, as a viewer, I've got like level 20 units. As a captain, I'm just starting up with you, friend. So it's all good. Hopefully, you know, we don't scale up, so it's cool. Okay, are we stuck in a loop? Can I get out of the salvage chest? Can we pick our next battle, dude? Stream Raiders is drunk. Apparently we're not playing any more battles because Stream Raiders is drunk. I didn't even want to load today. I know they're doing updates because the new event will be taking off soon. I haven't yet, but I need to do more offline battles. When I did offline battles initially, I lost, and so it scared me away. But I do need to do some okay. Apparently we're not doing any more battles tonight because Stream Raiders does not want to do it. It says no. Stream Raiders said no. Just no. What the fuck? Oh, there it goes. Okay, I finally woke up. Just kidding. Why? Why? That was rude. It just kept me in a loop for a minute there. Okay. We're going here. Oh no, we gotta play that one again. Shit. No, go back. Did I click it already? We gotta redo that one because we lost. Come on. This app. Their app is so glitchy. You said yes? That's good. Wait, what did you say yes to? Oh, you say yes that we play more? I'm totally down to play more if streamers will fucking cooperate. Can we do it again? I want to retry. Okay, when it wakes up. You see me, I'm clicking on it. When it wakes up, we'll start the battle. I don't know what it's doing. I ain't got time for you, Stream Raiders. Wake up, dude. I say yes. I agree. Yes, we do another battle when the app decides to cooperate. Can I start the battle from the website? And then the issue is my computer hates me. So if I try to do it from my computer, it's not going to go well. Maybe from my phone we can start it. And what's going on here? There we go. What is happening? All the things. Okay. The battle. We were gonna look at the battle. I was gonna try to put a captain. Oh, I have to put this on desktop mode. Can you let me get into my battle? Anyway. Yes, I need to switch to my captain account. Exactly. Okay. So, we were playing. Oh, I'm throwing things at myself. Oh, we need. No, see, I'm distracting myself from myself. We need another ink. So I have to move things so I can get to my ink. Excuse me while I make more of a mess on screen. That's cool. That's cool. We're here for the mess. Okay, so we were asking if you could time travel to another era, what era you would choose. We heard the 20s, the 30s. Corey said the 600s or something. I would choose the 50s, I think. We can't do KWZ because we already did KWZ. Are you clean? I think so. Okay. Yamabudo? I don't think we did Yamabudo. Right? No Yamabudo? Sold. Yamabudo for the win. It was the first one I grabbed. Literally. Will you let me start my battle? Why? I'll play as a captain. Sorry for the whining. There's a lot of whining. Okay. Now we're throwing things. Hiroshizuku Yamabudo. Great ink. I like these little bottles because it's not a ginormous commitment. Oh, perfect fill. Okay. Spark crispy patch. I'm running out of room. I'm gonna write patch up here. Right here, a puppy. Oh, she's like right out the door. I hear her. I hear her lingering. I hear her lingering. She's like, I hear you, Mom. I hear you talking. Yeah, I want to continue anyway. I know. Yamabudo. All right, perfect. So then I have 2 days left. So I can do those tomorrow and the next day. Or we'll finish on Sunday. Either and. Okay. Yay, that's so easy. So much easier than filling 30 pens. 31 pens. It looks pretty. I love all the inks, all the colors. I've used a lot of blue. I have a lot of blue inks, as you can see. I like blue. It's my favorite color. Or as Sessa said earlier, green. Yeah, orange. She said orange. But I like it. I got a couple, I put a lot of shimmers on here because I hadn't touched them in a long time. So it was a good excuse to pull out the shimmers. I really like this Fuji Sugata. I'm gonna have to get a bottle of that. I want it, I need it, I must have it. Yes. Just yes. Just yes. All around, yes. For that one. Okay, stream raiders, what are you doing? Yes, sir.
Pizza or Chick-fil-A?
Pizza?
Huh?
Pizza?
Okay.
Okay, I love you. Boots. Yes, we want to keep playing. Thank you. Start the battle. Yes. How long do inks last? Forever? Depends on the ink. So I feel like that's a loaded question just because it depends on the ink. So like your big brands, your Diamond, your Pilot, Pelican, Waterman, those inks have been around for many years. They have a tried and true formula. Waterman Washable Blue is one of the most popular inks among pen vendors because it's been around for so long. Yes, it's Mr. D's Not So Crafties. He's gonna get the pizza. Those are the inks that are tried and true. Their formulation is solid. So those inks, I feel like, can last a lifetime. Genuinely a lifetime. I have a bottle that was my grandfather's that has got to be at least 40 years old. I can show you that. I'm just going to walk away. 2 seconds. Whoa, my chair is just fucking up lately. I don't know what's going on. This bottle of ink has to be at least 40 years old. I got this. It was when my grandfather passed away. It's Waterman Washable Blue. They still make this ink today. It's a great ink. Like I said, it's one of the most popular inks that any vendor will use. So the big brands, those are tried and true. Yeah, right? I had to take it. It's mine forever. But it works. It works perfectly fine. It's a great ink. So great that you can say that. A great question though, because yes, Noodlers is made by an unstable man. Sorry, personal opinion here. Made by an unstable man and the inks are very unstable. So those, like you said, may not last the next 5-10 years because of the properties that are going into it, because of the chemicals that they're putting in it. Sometimes Noodler's inks are very unstable. Robert Oster, I haven't had a problem with. KWZ, I haven't had a problem with, but those are smaller batch made inks that are newer formulations. Your Troublemaker inks, these are all newer inks, newer formulations that are experimental. So there's no saying how long those inks will last. but your diamines, your like I said, your Waterman, your Pelican, Lamy, they have a solid formulation. They actually say like Waterman like cleans out. It's a washable blue. It'll clean out your pen kind of as it's, so yeah. A new gray ink. Oh, because that's what you have for noodlers. So I don't personally own any noodlers. I have a lot of samples for noodlers, but I personally don't own any noodlers bottles. One, because of the inconsistencies of his inks, but more so because of his policies, his political views, and they are very portrayed in many of his inks. A lot of them are very controversial. So that's all I have to say. Also because I want a new bottle. Well, new bottles are always needed. I got $1. I got $1. I got $1. Hey, 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 hey. I love that. I always think of Alfalfa. Spanky from Little Rascals. My bad. New ink is always a good time. I personally have a Sailor is also, for the most part, a solid formulation. I have a lot of Pelican inks because I was hub master. They gave them to me. I've got a lot of Pilot inks because Pilot is great. I love Pilot pens. I like Pilot inks. Private Reserve is known for having issues. They have a new formulation that is supposed to do away with those issues, but there's several versions of their inks that can have many problems. Like 3 years ago and I had no idea. Yeah, no, totally. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, right? A bottle of ink can last you forever. That's the whole thing. Like the bigger the bottles, the longer it's gonna last you. These 50 ml bottles, I mean, it's not a huge bottle, but that's a lot of fucking ink. Like, there's no way I'm gonna go through all of that. Have I emptied bottles? Totally. Pelican 4001 black. I've gone through like 3 bottles of that in my pen lifetime. But yeah, I mean, it's like, it all depends on the ink. If it smells weird, if it looks weird, if it's chunky, toss it. There's no fixing. There's no coming back from that. Can I reload this? How do I reload this? Because it's not working. Switch to viewer account and switch back. Oh, totally. Hey, there's a big learning curve, and a lot of people here to help you learn, and we're all very good at enabling. Oh, I didn't throw my E for enabling up. My bad. It was definitely an E for enabling stream. It should have had the E very large. I think it's actually going to be hidden behind my stream readers. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna have to move that. Oh, I wasn't trying to make it big. Just trying to move it. I forgot it's locked. So I can't move it, but how did I make it bigger if I couldn't move it? Here we go. For appropriateness. Here we go. We'll put it next to Angel. Oh yeah, the which ink? The Private Reserve. Yeah, Private Reserve. I have a couple bottles. Yeah, ew, exactly. Chunky, ew. I actually had a Private Reserve bottle that went bad on me, so I tossed it. It was I think I got it from like the pen club. I have one here. I have a bottle of Private Reserve. I think I have maybe 2 or 3 that I've gotten from like the pen show or like pen club that they're giving away. Someone had mentioned mold and ink. That scared me. I didn't want that to happen. Yeah, see, like this one, it doesn't have anything on it. It smells okay. But if, but it is like super thick is my concern. It's just like a thicker ink. I don't know. This is probably like something I would use in a dip pen. Yeah, see, like it, I don't like it. I probably won't ever use it, honestly. I don't know why I have them. I feel like it's an experiment at this point. Like, will it turn? Will it turn? I don't know. Maybe. You know what? While we're here and we're pulling inks out, let's fucking finish this shit. Because why not? We're already here. Let's just do it. Let's just do it because do it to it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but words are coming out. Okay, I think I'm trying to fix StreamRaider's app. It's being dumb. Oh, I also need to move my use your shit. Oh, that one's in a good place. Okay. Let me hide myself. It's Chem Lab now. For stationary science. It's for the stationary science. This is one of my favorite. Why do you look weird though? This is my favorite pink ink. It is Diamine Hope Pink. This is like a highlighter pink color. But one thing, many people in my pen club are not fans of reds and pink inks. Red, pink, orange inks, any ink that is red based. Red tends to be very dry and can cause a lot of issues with pens. It's just harder to clean out, I feel like. So a lot of the pen people are very anti-red ink. Just slither. I love this ink. I'm not a fan of pink, by all means, but unless it's pink pearl. I love me some pink pearl. Pink pearl? Try summoning ×3? No? I don't like, I'm not a pink drawn fit person, but this pink is my favorite. And I actually always have this inked in my, fuck, I already used it because it's always inked. And my Franklin Christoph 45, I used it right here. Whoops. Whoops. We double inked. It's fine. Whatever. Berry palette with the epic mage. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. I love that witch mage. It's so big. Okay. Now last and certainly not least, I shouldn't open it with the thing in my hand, is Zero Row by Iro Shizuko. It's another blue ink because it's me. Alright, I like blue. Right? The summoning. Slither and then this is Zero Row. By Iro Shizuku. You lost an L. Hey, come on. Touchy stuff. How am I losing touches? I literally just took it out. Okay, all those colors that we did made this a not nice color in my water. We have a lot of science here. You need to have a variety of planners and journals to study the effects and benefits. Exactly, right? We've got lots of stationary science that we need to perform. It's for the people. It's for the greater good of all the people, for the stationary brew community. We are pioneers. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop talking now. We are pioneers, taking one for the team with the stationary science. Excuse me, I still have this stupid cough that just lingers and tortures me for no reason. Come on, you can do it. You can close. I believe in you. Thank you. It's a pep talk. It needs a pep talk. My drawers are a little full on that, that ink. It's a little heavier, so it's harder to close. Okay, I can move all these ink bottles out of my way. I'm gonna have to put them all away soon. Until then, they'll live on my ledge. On the ledge. The issue is I put all the inks on the ledge of my like paper organizer thing, and on top of that I have my pen organizer. But if I put my ink on the ledge, then I have to move it to get to the bottom drawer that has all the ink. It's a struggle that I really just torture myself with. It's fine. I think he's trying to leave, so I think I need to wrap it up. I know we have a battle going. I don't know if my stream raiders ever caught up with what was going on over here. Oh, I think I can switch back to captain now, so we can wrap up that. Oh, I didn't even like put down. I think I put down a unit, but I didn't mark down anything for the battle. Hi.
I'm gonna go grab the pizza.
Okay. Oh, so you're dumping a poopy puppy on me. Got it. So you can put the poopy puppy in the crate. Oh wait, no, come. Here, let's show off the poopy puppy to the people. Come, baby. Come, poopy. Oh my goodness. Let's show her off to the people. Oh. I guess I will get rid of her in a moment. It looks like she's trying to run away from me already. Whoa, ma'am, let's talk to the people. Let's say hi. Look, you've been dying to be on my desk, on my seat with me all day. Hi. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. Don't try to run away from me. Okay, got it. Oh my god. Oh. Holy shit balls. Yeah. She threw herself. Oh no, don't switch to that. It's not ready. It's a lie. It's a tease. I can't play words on stream. I try. My computer hates me too much for words on stream. That's my puppy. She's a nut job. Oh, that was my husband. A 2-for-1, guys. That was a 2-for-1. The mayhem that ensues on stream. Okay, love you, bye. I will be done by the time you're back. Maybe. I should be done by the time you're back. Maybe. Oh, and they said hi. the people said hello. He's talking to Alexa now. Okay. Okay, cool. Talk to Alexa. We will stream. The dramas of the dogs and the things and so much going on. Okay. I think I got my battle. That is not my... You did not switch to my captain account. Why are you broken? Why do you hate me right now, stream graders? You were working so well. You were behaving. Oh, I got candy. Oh, I got a lot of candy. Oh, I got a lot of candy. On my viewer account, I got a lot of candy. Sorry, I got distracted. Mr. GC. I told him you guys said hi. He started talking to Alexa. I'm gonna have to like close it. I am in the latest version, okay. I don't know, my stream readers hates me. It's not stream readers. I know it's not stream readers. It's my computer. It's my computer just hates me. So you tried me and it's not you. No, I'm just trying to use up my, sorry. I'm just using my candy that I won in the last battles. Excuse me. Okay. Candy used. Can we switch to captain? Please? Can we please behave? Okay. We're gonna close it and then restart. Wow, I started playing Stream Raiders. Ignore me. Ignore me while I play Stream Raiders. as we stream. I'm just gonna be over here playing Stream Raiders on my phone. No worries. Demizero, thank you for the follow. You are in 10-minute follower chat purgatory. I apologize. We've, been trying to ward off all these crazy bots. So thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you being here. Hopefully you'll hang out for the next 10 minutes so you can start chatting. In the meantime, I'm going to continue to fight with Stream Raiders. I'm not playing on my personal account over here. No. We're not looking for another captain to add for the 3rd slot. No. That's not happening. It's not happening. What? That emote wall. No. Right? It's in my scene. So I added that when I created my my scene and Stream Elements. So I know you were having issues with yours, but because it's web based, so I don't know why you couldn't do your kappa. I love how it adds the little hats. Excuse me while I drop units. Somebody else's battle. And potentially my battle will load. Okay, we're not here to watch Stephanie play Stream Raiders on her phone. We are here to update the planner now. I think that's where we're going. I don't know what's happening. Where are we today? Oh, we did not do this. I haven't crossed it out. Why? Ink everywhere now. My hands are all inky. It's gonna be very messy. We did have some bleed through. That's fine. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. The witch hats are so cute. 55 more candies for the skin. Ooh. A rogue. You gotta place a rogue unit close to where the little treat bag is. And that is how you will guarantee that you will get the treats. Unless there's a rogue unit that's more powerful than yours, they may beat you there. I have them all. Are you playing with other captains? Other than the ones from our beautiful community, Stylus and Pen and Gaiden, they are great. But they don't play 24/7. So you need to find other captains. Of course, you gotta have me as one right now. Chard Bean is also a wonderful captain, and I apologize, Chard. And I didn't mention you, and I just realized you snuck in, and I didn't do my SOSR. You rock. Also, I like to gamble with the beans. Oh! I figured out you can do the roulette. Is that how I did it? Oh, I lost money. But I figured out you can gamble. I forgot to mention it earlier. I was playing with it to try to figure it out. Why did I just cough in my hair? That was a horrible idea. Why did I cough in my hair? Why? I was trying to grab my shirt. Anywho, I don't know what's happening today. I really haven't put down anything in my planner recently. Last time I wrote, it was like 2 weeks ago. Okay. So this week, what did we do? We didn't do shit. Oh, I won a pen with the Pen Addict. So we gotta write that because I feel like Stream Raiders kick off. I won a pen. Not gamble. It's roulette. Is that one? I remember that was one of my... I forgot my own commands. Oh, that was one. I have also added, for those who were not aware, I do have some audio commands, some sound commands, sound alerts, sound effects. Words are a challenge. I only had one drink. I need another drink. If you're a sub, all of them work for you. If you are not, if you're a follower, the first set of sound effects work. What happened? Why are we oh my godding? Because of the sound alerts? Also through Stream Elements. I posted in the station in the stationary brew if you need to know how, or if you need help hit me up. I was gonna write though. We were gonna write that I won a pen with the pen addict. I think this is number 4? No. I won the Nimisu, the notebook. This was the 3rd one. The Caran d'Ache. TPA pen. Oh, that I won something? I also won a skin the other day. Where did I win a skin? Whose skin did I win? Oh, with the Skinathon Panther Growl, I won like 5. I got like 5 free skins. It was awesome. It was awesome. Okay, we're on our captain account. Can we pull up the fucking battle that we're in right now? This is just gonna be a stream of me fighting a stream of raiders, apparently. I think I got it to work finally. I had to close it and reopen it for the 3rd time. There's also the slots. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. For MGC. I lost my slots. But there's also slots, and there was another one, but I forgot. Finally, the battle loaded for me. Finally. Well, at least everybody knows my strategy, so it's fine. Whatever. You guys know what you're doing. Just place your units. Wow, we got some more units. We scaled up a little. This is my 3rd win with the pen addict on stream, because I also have won on his blog. Don't judge me, okay? Sometimes I win things. Sometimes I win things. I feel like I should also put Skinathon, Panther, Gal, Skin, Thon, 5, Skin, and I got full skins. I got an epic, and I got a couple full skins, all the full skins. I don't know how these things happen, I swear. And then somebody else. Whose stream were we in? And Stylist was like, of course she won. I can't remember whose skin it was now. Was it Amber? Or Krabby? I don't remember. Oh, it was an Amner stream. It was a captain skin for the event that I won. I'm gonna stop now. I swear I'm not like trying to brag. It just happens. I don't know how it happens. I don't know how it happens. It just happens, okay? I'm just an innocent bystander that enters all the things. I actually won a giveaway today too for a stylus and pen skin, but I already had it in King Jerry's stream. And I got fed to the worm. Got fed to the worm. I hate getting fed to the worm. I left her because I feel like there's like other things that I should be grateful for last week, but I didn't put them down. Excuse me, this cough, man. 3. Oh, I gotta fill this in. I have a blotter sheet that I never use. Let's at least use this thingamabob. We'll put this thingamabob down. Oh, that's it. It went too far. I didn't need to go all those flippies. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I don't know where I am or what's happening today. What are you working on? Are you doing anything? Are you doing anything? Are you working on anything? I have another burning question for all of you. Who was your first celebrity crush? My first celebrity crush. I was 4 years old. And I'm still in love with him to this day. He's my favorite salsa singer of all time. His name is Jerry Rivera. I love him so much. He's amazing. So he was my first celebrity crush. Again, I was 4 years old, and I'm still in love with him to this day. Because he has cara de niño y alma de hombre. And he's amazing. So yeah, that was my first celebrity crush. And the battle is ready. Is the streamers ready for the battle to be ready? That is the real question. Okay, we put Lars. And now it needs to wait because I waited for it for so long that it can wait for me. And that's how I feel. Oh, I know the battle is ready. But now the battle must wait for me. I think this is gonna be our last. Oh, right? He's a cutie patootie. When he was younger, he was much cuter. He's gotten a little chunkier in his elderly. He's not elderly, in his older age. But he is my first love of all loves. Of all loves. I learned to dance salsa listening to Jerry Rivera. He is the best. To me. It's funny when I went to Puerto Rico on a girls' trip with my best friends like 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago. It was just a girls, obviously it's a girls' trip. Sorry, it's a girl. And I told my husband, I was like, if I find Jerry, I might not come back. So I told her, I was like, let's go find Jerry. She don't know about that, but love me some Jerry. I love me some Jerry. All right, we updated our follows. We went through the JetPens order. I'm really disappointed in that notebook that I got though. Like, I think it's so cool, but like I can't use it yet. It's fine. Tomorrow we have pen club. We got a pen that we can show off that we haven't used in forever. We got 2 pens that we can show off because I can take my Moon Man. I can take this. I should probably fill this again because I already used most of the ink that I put in it. I did like a half fill and it's like a quarter full now. I don't know why I didn't write anything. Next week is going to be a big week. I've got off Wednesday. We got Angel's Spay. I will be back Friday. We've got a party Saturday night. It's going to be a busy week. It's going to be a busy week next week. Oh, I also have to pick up her some parka. Oh, yes, and then the battle. I forgot because I put the battle in timeout that I forgot that I had to run the battle. Let's run the battle. Beautiful blues. Thank you. I love blue. Blue is my favorite. It makes me happy. Oh, this is actually like the 1, 2, 3. That's my color. Yeah, I like the way this came out. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. Okay. Oh, Excuse me. All right, we got a battle that's ready to be run. Let's see. Charred sausage, charred bean, Dominic's, Berry Palette, Creative Space, Nitso, Cray Quilt, Namita? I don't know. Thank you for dropping those units on the battlefield. Let's do the battle dance. As Teal Appeal says, I love her battle dance. It's one of my favorites. It cracks me up. I love it. It's so much fun. Boo, boo, boo-do-do-do-do. Who's gonna get the treat bags? Nitso, Creative Space. You got a treat bag, Creative Space. That means you got some candy. You beat charred bean to the candy. Just trolling you out, charred bean. Boo, boo, boo. Oh, the chair. Teal Appeal in the house. I love your battle dance, Teal Appeal. You have inspired me to battle dance. The Teal Appeal in his house. All right. We killed them fuckers good that time. Kick, punch, fight, yes. Get the candies. Charred bean came in for the rewards. All right. Okay, we're gonna run one last battle. I'll probably finish it offline because pizzas will arrive. I love it. Yeah, the battles sometimes go a little long. Can we speed it up? Is there like a fast forward? Like, that music is only good for short spurts. The battle dance. I cannot take credit for the battle dance. The true creator of the battle dance is the Teal Appeal. I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. Alright, we are gonna go. Charred always says to go for the gold, but I don't see which one has gold. We're going for this guy because then we can go for the loyalty chest. Okay, maybe we'll do one offline. So we'll finish this one offline and then we'll do one more offline if we have the units. Alright, let's see if the fucking app will keep up now. Yes, thank you. Thank you for coming to hang out. I appreciate you being here. I will let other people get the candy. So I will put... I just love my barb because ribs and I'm hungry. Okay, so if this will load eventually... Am I the only one that has like such lag with this app? I don't understand. I mean, it could very well be my computer because my computer hates me. Just one more. Famous last words. Just one more. It's like, you know, what I say when I buy pens too. Or ink. I only need this. This is the last bottle. Actually, I never say that. But I know someone in the community who said, I'm only going to buy one bottle of ink. And now someone calls her Mountain of Ink. Not calling anybody out, but calling someone out. We'll do some armoreds. I know that there's usually a treat bag on this side over here. Looks like there's a treat bag here, so we'll do that. I like to do a lot of those. The ranged units. And then we can throw some melee in the middle there. We need some support stuff. I'm very methodical with this, clearly. Oh, you're fine. It's cool. It's really like a whatever floats your boat kind of deal. I'm really just like kind of faking it until I make it. It's all good. Thank you for placing. I'm just grateful for the placing. I'm here for fun. It's not cereal. It's not very cereal, in case you hadn't noticed. Not very cereal here. Neat. So thank you for the epic healer. Oh, Tilapila, thank you for the epic healer. Neat. So for the epic vampire. That's fine. That's fine. We're just here. We're just here to talk shit, really. That's why we're here. Okay. Let's go back to the lettering. I was gonna do something else, but why? I'm really having fun playing with my old new to me pen again. I really haven't been able to use this pen for years because I let it sit entirely too long. So, see, Chard, I did your name and it came out so cute. I was proud of myself. Yeah, I'm not very serial about anything in life, particularly, but yeah, you know, we win some, we lose some. It's all good. As long as somebody gets the treat bag, that's the important part to me. Get your candy. I didn't mean to do that. I shouldn't have done that. Don't do that. What I just did, don't do that. Okay. Oh, I totally splashed. It squirted everywhere. Oh, please. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm trying. Not the treat bags. Chard be trying to snipe all the treat bags. She don't want to share with nobody. She don't want to share. That's okay, because that's always my approach, too. I'm like, oh, that's cute. You say that you don't want me to place there. I want that treat bag. I'm going to place there. Sorry. Ah, deal a deal. I don't like the way I did your A, though. See, like, that would have been better, but now I have the splatter next to it, so that was a bad place to write. We're going to start a new page after this dries, because it's still wet. Here, I feel like I was doing very good. I started off very strong and semi-consistent, and then it's gotten worse. It could have something to do with the large glass of alcohol that I drank. However, you know, shit happens. I gotta fix that. Fix the fucking IG thing, Stephanie. Fix the fucking IG thing. Oh, I knew that had all those properties in that ink. Fix the IG thing. Fix the IG thing. Maybe. I'll know what that means later. Maybe. If I even look at this paper again. I won't. Newsflash. Stephanie of the future. You're not going to look at this again. Right? The IG thing. I think that's why. It's because this is at like the top of the page, so it's easier to be consistent. Where at the bottom of the page, I always struggle to just try to fucking squeeze things in. Except for there. See there? I got lazy and I didn't want to lift my hand, and so I snuck it in. Tonight I was drinking, because I finished it. I have to make another drink. Honey Jack Daniels and lemonade. I didn't have any mango lemonade, so I had to settle for regular lemonade. And that was my last sip. I promised him I would be done, and I lied because I'm not done yet. So we're gonna let this dry a little, and then we're gonna go. Because I'm hungry. Let's see who's on. Who can we raid? Who can we do a little raid action to? I think I saw people were on. Hi, babe. Oh, I'm about to finish now. I know I said that already, but this time for real. Potentially. T-Pain is live. Should we raid T-Pain because we're listening to his music? That would be funny. Oh, Sushi's on. We'll raid Sushi. That's probably more appropriate. He doesn't need enough. He doesn't need more followers. He's got enough. He doesn't need more viewers. He's got a lot. Sushi, she could use the followers. The people. I can talk, I swear. Sushi X XO Uni or Sushi Uni XO. Which did I just get that wrong in my head? I just looked at it too. X, there's no O. Sushi X Uni. Yeah, he doesn't need more fun. He doesn't need more viewers. I think Sushi could use more viewers, so right? Although the T-Pain, right? Keeping it the T-Pain. That's cool. I'm gonna finish this battle offline, and we're gonna run the next battle. Excuse me, because it's a loyalty chest. So please keep dropping units. We're gonna go ahead over to Sushi X Uni. To hang out there. She looks like she's doing some stationary stuffs. I've got a raid message for my non-subs. For the subs, we also have a raid message, so please copy and paste that. I need to do that now because I always forget. Also gonna open up, can I open up Eunice in a separate tab? Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. I appreciate all of you for being here, for hanging out with me, for being awesome, and for dropping units. So thank you again for hanging out. I love you, friends. Have a wonderful Halloween. I will be back on Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern time so we can plan out next week, and I'll have a little costume action going. So tonight it's Ghostbusters. Let's go bust them ghosts and kill them in the unit, in the battlefield. I've got a puppy that is coming for me. And it is her dinner time. That is why she's extra crazy. She's starving. All right, let's head out to Sushi. Have a great night. Bye, guys. Thank you, but I already switched it. I appreciate that. It's funny. It was cute. Thank you. Did you guys get this? Well,